Scorpios, welcome to Ascending Spiritually. This is going to be for September 10th to the 15th. Keep in mind that this is general, so that means not all the messages are going to resonate. And if you want something tailored specifically for you, the link to book that reading is in the description box below. That will take you to my website where you can go ahead and book your own reading. So don't mind my nails, I'm in the middle of getting them off. But this could resonate vice versa, so if it's not you I'm picking up on, it's the other individual. First card we have is Seven of Cups, King of Cups, the Hangman, Ace of Pentacles, the Star, Death in Reverse, the World, and the Empress. Okay, so from what I'm seeing, my Scorpios could be feeling over emotional at this time or going through something that's making you feel a lot more mushy than usual. There's a lot of confusion and you feeling stuck or just feeling like you don't know what decision to make or how to move forward. A lot of you may be avoiding some type of transformation, avoiding some type of ending. Sometimes the Death card in reverse is the energy of denial. But someone could be holding on tightly to you and refusing to let you go despite the fact that the situation has already ended. Someone here is having trouble moving forward. You could be dealing with a Libra, possibly a Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus. Doesn't have to be. But the Empress is the energy of a mother, sometimes a mother figure. And there's someone that you're connected to that was very abundant, someone that had a lot to offer, someone that, you know, offered you possibly everything that they had, but for some reason, the relationship just never picked up. Someone may have decided to keep their options open with the Seven of Cups, but what they didn't realize is that most of these options were just temptation. It was mostly just illusions and the perception of having options, when really they should have been focused on one person, trying to invest time and effort into this one thing in order to have a new start, a new opportunity, possibly even, you know, a relationship, but that didn't end up working out as expected. Some of you could be working on your finances. Some of you may have a new job that's coming in, but the Ace of Pentacles is all about abundance that the universe is offering you. This abundance has something tangible tied to it. So it could be a raise, money, a new car, a new house, anything that involves financial prosperity. With the Hangman, there is a sacrifice that is required to move forward. Someone's refusing to let go of the fact that the cycle is just ending. Like, for example, if this was a relationship, it's like things have already been done. Everything that could have happened, all of the bad has already been completed, and someone now wants to move on towards a new path, but they're unable to do so either because they're realizing that they made the wrong decision or they've received some type of growth from the relationship. So this is like the King of Cups. This could have been the type of person that was emotionally manipulative. So this doesn't have to be you. It could be the person that you were connected to. In the past, they were juggling you, keeping their options open. And then with patience and time, someone ended up moving forward. And this king ended up realizing, you know, that the grass wasn't greener on the other side, or they realized what they had too late. And now this Empress is moving on to their new abundant transformation, new beginning. And they could even end up getting married, getting engaged. Some type of level of engagement is going to come with that connection. And that's what's waiting for the Empress. So let me get another deck. That way I can get some additional messages. But I do see someone was avoiding like changing. They were avoiding transforming within themselves, even though everything around them was trying to push them to do so. If this was you, you'd know it was you, because if you try to resist change and transformation, you end up losing a lot of things. It could be tangible things. It could just be, you know, things around you not working out, getting pushed out in some type of way. But, you know, if someone was stuck, they were stuck in their head, they put themselves in some type of mental imprisonment. You are going to get out of this if this is you. But I feel like this Eight of Swords was a choice to keep their options open when, you know, there was commitment at hand. And now someone's deciding to turn their back. They're not focused on the commitment anymore. And this King of Cups is getting their shit together a bit too late, because I feel that this commitment may not come together. There may even be a child involved. So someone could have risked, you know, their family, their children, having that prosperity in the home for something that was not even real. It was fake. With the Death card being here, major changes are going on around you. It was destined for the situation to turn out this way because of the new chapter that's coming in. will involve moving forward to your destiny. So regardless of who you are in this equation, it's like you're both going to be moving on towards destiny, towards what you were meant to receive. So this could be the energy of karma or just secrets being revealed. Someone here was dealing with a high priestess, which is somebody who's very spiritually in tune, someone who listens to their intuition and has a very close connection with God. Whoever that person is the one that has a new beginning. It's the person that is now fast and furiously moving towards their destiny. Because with the Six of Swords, there was a lot of turmoil in this connection. A lot of like lack of equal give and take. Someone was getting breadcrumbed. Someone was only receiving the bare minimum for the individual that they had been spending a lot of time, effort, and energy investing into. And, you know, someone was on the losing end, but now it looks like the tables have turned, because with the Six of Swords, someone's going to have new love. They're moving towards calmer waters, away from the trauma, the toxicity, the disappointments. And that's leaving another person here stuck. So whoever is stuck, they're going to be in this energy for quite some time, because this is part of, you know, the lesson that they need to learn. They may have just thought that someone was disposable, or that, you know, I can just move on to another beginning. I don't have to really be accountable. And someone's getting taught the lesson of accountability. And it's almost as if like the universe is assisting them in doing so. We have the Eight of Wands to the Queen of Swords. So someone has decided to cut off communication, to no longer want to move forward with the relationship. A woman or a feminine energy in this reading has decided to turn their back. The Queen of Swords is an individual that knows what it is that they want. Like, they're very logical, they're very cerebral focused. The Queen of Swords energy has been through a lot. So if you're not dealing with a person that has air sign placement in their chart, it's whoever this woman or man is. They've had enough. They put everything that they can into this connection. It didn't end up working out. And so they're just kind of counting their losses and moving forward by also creating firm boundaries and not allowing that constant in and out revolving energy that was happening before, because someone was getting taken advantage of. Like, they kept giving and giving and not getting what it is that they received. And the other person was just taking, thinking, you know, nobody's paying attention, when really they're actually digging themselves a grave. And it seems like this individual's not only stuck, but they're like in this obsessive energy. So someone is now obsessed with either getting the other person back or getting, you know, another chance. They're not willing to accept the fact that the situation is over, but it's almost as if that their own actions caused things to be this way. Like, if someone would have just stepped up and, you know, appreciated the individual that was near them, that was giving to them, it would have never gotten to this point. But sometimes it takes losing something good for you to realize, you know, the value of whatever that may be. So best advice for my Scorpios. Best advice for Scorpios. We have Ace of Swords, Eight of Wands, Ten of Cups, Princess of Coins, Nine of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and Three of Cups. So you could be person A or person B. So if you were the person that did this other individual wrong, then your advice would be to be honest, to be truthful, to not hide anything, and to just disclose everything that you can through communication, because that's the only way that you're going to move forward, is by communicating truthfully and being honest, and also talking through your emotions and coming from a place of like equality and being calm. Because there could have been an issue where someone was always getting a rise every time there were any issues that were being brought up. Like, they just wanted to live in this merry, happy world that was positive. But it's like, when you're in relationships, sometimes you have arguments, sometimes you get into fights, and you just have to learn how to communicate through that. So they're learning this difficult lesson because they're being taught how to communicate in the right way, because that's the only way that they're going to get a response. Because the Queen of Swords, whoever that was in the last reading, had, you know, placed boundaries. With the Page of Pentacles, you also have to come from a sincere place. If in the past you were used to taking, you need to start giving out to the other person that was taken advantage of, because that's the only way that the scales will be balanced. There's something here that's involving family. So if this isn't a family of your own, someone has to stand up to their family and let them know, you know, I'm choosing to be with this person and you have to respect my wishes. If you were person B that was done wrong, your best advice is to, you know, create boundaries, to continue to protect your heart, to continue to use discernment when it comes to other individuals, because you have a tendency of giving, people so many chances and not really being fair to yourself. So focus on a new beginning, focus on new hobbies, whether this is a new job, something new and abundant that can have growth to it. And sit in your throne. Don't let anybody else ever take you off of your throne, because this would have been a lesson towards self-love, a lesson that, would also teach you how to open up your throat chakra and be able to communicate how you feel, not let things get thrown under the rug. Because as a Queen of Wands, you're somebody who's very fiery and passionate, somebody who has a lot of potential, a lot of creative energy. So you just need to find some type of outlet that will help you express whatever it is that you feel internally and not let it, blow up. With the Three of Cups, you're also being asked to celebrate, to do something fun, to go back to the lighthearted energy, because whoever this top person is that really did you wrong, or vice versa, if it resonates backwards, this person really took the joy out of your heart, or they took the joy from you, and you have to kind of remind yourself what it's like to live again, or just to kind of live without having to fear people hurting you or you having to be defensive all the time. So there's a lesson for both people to learn in this equation. And whether it comes back together or not, it's up to you. You're going to have to book a reading to see how that's going to turn out. But that's what I'm seeing so far. So like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment, and have a good rest of your day. Bye.